Hello, race fans, and welcome to this edition of St. Louis Motorsports Review. We're at the Speed Bowl, Belle Clair Speedway in Belleville, Illinois. Big race tonight for the Pure Stock, and we've got 25 late models competing for the big feature event tonight here at Belle Clair Speedway. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this edition of St. Louis Motorsports Review. Your flagman, Johnny Hayner. Whoa, 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 look at Craigie. Red Craigie on the top. Here comes Craigie down the middle. Craigie is your leader, lap one. Hang on, John. Bravo! Four for Craigie. Craigie's out on a turn two, down the back is Craigie Bailey. Rodney Jennifer, downtown Bobby Brown, Frankie Martin Phillips. Jennifer goes to the top. Watch Rodney in 28. Second, Bobby Jennifer third. Frankie Martin trying to get the top four working on. Bobby Brown out of turn two. Look at Bobby Brown fight Frankie Martin for that fourth spot. He's pulling away. Watch out, turn two, look out. It's Stanford and Bailey. Here's the white. One more. Gets around for the fourth spot. Down the back they go. Here's your winner, Super Green. Craigie on the pole in car 6K. Oh, look at Donnie Klein. Go, Donnie. Go, Donnie. Donnie Klein challenges Clues for the lead on a turn two. Clues hits the afterburner. Michael Clues, your leader. Donnie Klein. Back and Hamley's out of first spot. Look out in the back. Mike Hamley trying to move up. Michael Clues is just moving out in that sixth car. Johnny Beck up the battle, Andy Fryer for third. Look at the battle for third. Run, Donnie Klein. You better run, Donnie Klein. Here comes Big John Beck. Michael on the inside. Michael Clues down the back, your leader. He's got it straight away on Donnie Klein and Johnny Beck. Hammerly's running fourth. tonight at Belleville. Fast tonight at the Speed Bowl. Your leader, Michael Clues. Donnie Klein right there. Look at Donnie Klein and Johnny Beck for a second. Johnny Beck trying to find a way around the board of Donnie Klein. White flag coming out from Michael. One more to go. Johnny Klein hanging on. Here comes Hammerly. Here comes Mike Hammerly. Your winner, Michael Clues. Get a 50-50 ticket. Here we go. Big Jim Rowney. Frerick is second. Here they come. Taylor Harbaugh. Harbaugh in 23 in trouble. Look at Frericks and Rowney battle up front. Oh, good race for the lead. That's Rowney and Frericks. Look at him go out of turn 2. Uh-oh, Frericks. Watch him. Down the back straightaway. Frericks and Big Jim Rowney. Frericks posing by a car link. Rowney right back on him. Here they come. Frericks hanging on. Rowney battles out of turn 2. He's in trouble. Yellow's out. Wait a minute. Yellow's out. Steinkaning in the corner. Race for the lead. Frericks into 14 and Big Frerick. Frerick, your leader. Jim Rowney trying to hang on to second. Here comes a white. One more. Yellow's out. Hang on. All right, here's a restart. Should be green and white. It is. One to go. Oh, they're bumping. Oh, Don Reiniger. Look at car 7. Look at Don Reiniger. Here we go. Frerick. Haas in 55 and 5. Jeremy Pate from Beckemeyer, Illinois. 1. Zach Hoffman. 16. McClintock. 7. The Diamond. Dennis Ponder out of Dennis Ponder. Look at that pow, bang, boom in turn 4. They're 2 by 2 out of turn 2. Look out. Run, Tyler, Radicek, run. And Hewitt on the inside. Radicek, Venhaus. Here comes Jeremy Pate. Here comes Zach Hoffman and Ponder. Hoffman in trouble. Ponder. Oh, watch Ponder. He's going to take on Pate behind Radicek in 3 and 4. Zach Hoffman in trouble. Rolled to the infield. Hewitt, Leonard, Venhaus on the outside. Ponder and Pate go at it. Here comes Ben Haas. Ben Haas on the outside. Ben Haas and Hewitt for the lead. The white flag is coming out. The white flag is next. Ben Haas. Ben Haas takes the lead. Pondering paid for a spot. The white flag is out. Who will be the winner? Here they come on a turn 4. It's going to be Ben Haas. Hewitt. And Troy Bunfell. Brian Baker, Nick Collette. Andy Marlowe and Amber Casey. Isler in the fourth. All right, here we go. Stephen Phony, hang on. Troy Bunfell, Ryan Baker. 3 cars for the lead. Look out, Phony. Nick Collette hanging on to the outside. 3 wide down the back. I don't know if this is going to work out. They're 3 wide in the corner. Troy Bunfell takes the lead now, 33. Brian Baker on the inside. Phony shuts the door. Here they come. Here later down the back, Troy Bunfell. Phony slips to 3rd. Everybody chasing him for that spot. 4 cars for 3rd. 4 cars for 3rd place. They're battling hard on a turn number 3. Here comes Baker. Here comes Brian Baker. Look at Baker in 112. The white flag's coming out. One more. And your winner, maybe, yes, no, yes, Bunfell. Bauman and Cranky in row 2. Cluse and Aaron Klein in row 3. Stanford back in 4. Utterbrink and and Frankie Martin. Ready for Big Thunder? Here we go. Frankie on the top. Donnie Klein and Bailey. Lap 1, 24 to go. Paul Bailey, Donnie Klein, Brent Craigie on the top. Look out, look out. Here comes Super Freak, Brent Craigie on the top. Paul Bailey starts to pull away. Craigie jumps right back on him. He's working the high side. Johnny back in trouble. Johnny back in trouble. Yellow's out, yellow's out. We've got 2 different lines. Bailey on the low side, Craigie on the high side. Utterbrink in trouble. Steve Utterbrink. He shuts it down coming out of turn 2. Here Craigie. Don Darrell in trouble. Don Darrell in trouble. If Craigie can get him, here we go. Committed to the top, and Craigie starts to reel in the leader. Donnie Klein running third. Michael Klutz is in the next position. Having trouble getting through the field. Klutz gets past Eric Klein. He's working on Clay Bauman. Here comes Craigie. Brent Craigie to the point. Car 13. Craigie now, your new leader. Fly underneath the 13 car as he comes out of turn 4. Donnie Klein hanging on to third. Donnie Klein on the low side, hanging on to third. Oh, look at this. Here comes Frankie Martin. Frankie Martin, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, no! Why? All right, here we go. Craigie now finds the low side to his light. Takes it down the back. Craigie brings it down to the low side to protect the lead. Well, here comes Frankie Martin. Here comes Frankie Martin on the top. Frankie Martin's coming in 25. Craigie, your leader down the back. Frankie Martin and Bailey battle for second. And it looks like Bailey's going to surrender the spot to Frankie Martin. He's got to catch Craigie and pass him for the lead. Consistent on the gas on a turn 1 and 2. Frankie Martin down the back. Chasing Brent Craigie. Super Freak's got the lead, but can he hold on? Here comes Frankie Martin. Oh my, oh my. Frankie Martin, the bump coming out of turn 2. Frankie on the outside. Here comes Frankie Martin. Rides around it. He just drives around the leader, Frankie. Frankie back on the throttle. Here comes Paul Bailey. Craigie goes back to the top. Craigie goes back to the top, and here comes Paul Bailey. Bailey now challenging for a spot. Frankie Martin, unbelievable. Just unbelievable. Frankie Martin now with the straightaway on the field. He's going into 1. And Craigie's coming out of 4. Frankie Martin going into 3. Craigie's just coming out of 2. It's unbelievable the power on a 25 car. Look out on the back. Frankie's pulling away from Bailey now. Michael Klutz is 4th. Paul Bowman 5th. In for 6th. Donnie Klein is 7th. But where's Frankie Martin takes a white flag. One more for Frankie. Frankie second. Unbelievable feature at Belleville tonight in the late model. Here's your winner from DuPont, Frankie Martin. Jim Rowney and Hewitt in 1. Baker and Frericks in 2. Van Haas and Bunville in 3. Here we go. Side by side, Jim Rowney and Hewitt on a turn 4, lap 1. Look at this down the back. Hewitt's and big Jim Rowney battle for the lead. Hewitt's got him by half a car. Baker running third. Frericks. Amber Casey. Trouble on the back. Amber Casey. Everybody going to the low side now. As Baker battles Big Jim Rowney for a second. Big Jim running strong right now. Somebody's in trouble. It's Jeremy Page. He got it running. Casey spins out, brings out a yellow. Hewitt is your leader. Jim Rowney and Baker, they're battling hard behind Baker. Straight away. Jake Hewitt in the 6 car. Coming up on traffic now. Rowney running second. Brian Baker in the 3rd spot. They just picked off Taylor Harville in the 23 T car. Rowney tries to work underneath him on a turn 4, and he can't get him. Hewitt now runs down, the yellow's out. They're getting to the back. Restart. Jim Rowney is running second. Hewitt, your leader. Leader running in the 4th spot. Brian Baker, good race for Baker running second. Third. Jim Rowney's running second. And a great race for the purple 21. But Hewitt still starts to pull away. Hewitt, your leader in the 6-car, down the back. Rowney's trying to reel him in. Doesn't have the horses. Can't do it. Everybody's kind of staying where they're at. We're coming up on 5 to go. 5 to go. This time 5 to go. 5 to go. 5 laps to go. 5 to go. 5 laps. 5 to go. 5 to go. Here comes Hewitt. Rowney takes him with 4 to go. Nothing's changed up front. It's been Hewitt's race pretty much since the beginning. He's got 3 to go for $250. Hewitt sets his sights now on the back of the field as the white flag will be coming out next time by. One more for white. As they come out of turn 4 yellow. Here we go. It's going to be green, white, and checkered as they come by. Hang on. Two to go, Hewitt. Big Jim Rowney. Here comes Rowney. Here comes Rowney down the back. 1 to go. White flag is out. Down Jim Rowney. Fingers right there. Here comes Fager. Bonneville on the outside. He's trying to make a move. Here comes your winner, Hewitt. Hewitt, your winner. That's a wrap from Belle Clair Speedway in Belleville, Illinois. Great late model feature. Pure Stock got crazy. Got one upside down on the back, but he's okay. He'll be back next week, and we hope you're back next week watching St. Louis Motorsports Review. Good night, everybody.